Hey guys, Steve here, singledadfitdad.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Today I just wanted to answer a very common question. I'm going to do it pretty briefly. And I hear it a lot. It's, what's the number one best way to lose fat? You know, we all want to lose fat, and that's our goal, right? Even the most fit people still want to stay lean. So a lot of confusion out there as to what's the best way. Is it diet? Is it the type of workout? Is it HIIT training? All those things. And I'm here to tell you that the number one thing that you need to focus on if you want to burn more fat, it is building muscle. Okay? That's all it boils down to. The more muscle tissue you have, the more lean muscle tissue that you have on your body, the faster your metabolism, the more calories you are going to burn at rest. So essentially, as the body fat comes down and your muscle mass increases, we're going to see a spike in how fast we're burning calories. And so ultimately, when you're at a certain point in body fat, really your body becomes almost like a furnace. It's just constantly burning. And I've been there multiple times in my life where regardless of what I'm doing, I'll be sitting on the couch and I'm just burning up because I can just, everything is just in overdrive because of the type of training and the nutrition that I've had. So in order to build muscle, okay, very important, you have to have a couple of things. One is progressive strength training. You have to essentially break down your muscle tissue through training, whether it's weight, body weights, whatever, and it rebuilds. It's basically scar tissue that rebuilds over top of each other, the muscle fibers, to form larger muscles. So we have to break down that muscle. Okay, we do that through overloading our muscles progressively. It has to constantly be changing and overloading our muscles. And like I said, as that rebuilds, it rebuilds stronger, and we have to have nutrition in place to facilitate that. Okay, so if we're eating like shit, the muscle can't grow back stronger and bigger. Okay. Obviously, you already have heard this a million times. Yes, protein is the biggest factor in growing that muscle tissue, but you got to have the right amounts of carbs and fats as well. You can't just eat protein and expect your muscles to grow. But you do have to have enough, and in my experience as 17 years as a trainer, most people grossly undereat how much protein they need. So for me, I'm about 180 pounds. For me, I'm going to need somewhere probably around 140, 150, maybe a little more grams of protein per day, which, for most people is almost unheard of. So most people will have no protein for breakfast. Lunch, they'll have a salad with some chicken, which is 4 ounces. Let's call that maybe 30 grams of protein. And then dinner, let's say they have a steak and it's 40 grams. That's still only 70 grams of protein, so that's half of what you need. So people aren't eating enough protein. So that's something you have to focus on. And then the other thing is the rest and recovery period. You got to have enough rest. Our muscles, as you know, repair themselves and grow when we sleep or when we're resting, not when we're training. So you have to have adequate rest. I suggest 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Basically, that's it. So obviously, there's a lot more to it. I just wanted to briefly answer this question for you today. And just keep in mind, muscle, muscle, muscle. That's what we do, okay? Male or female, doesn't matter. You need more muscle tissue. If you have any more questions, hit me up, Steve at singledadfitdad.com. Thanks.